Okay, here we go. This will be my fourth flight. It's going to have to be quick. We're running out of daylight. It's extremely hard to see, so I'm landing. One circuit around and I'm landing. I'll do a little taxiing, but I had a good takeoff, good landing, and before I crashed it because of darkness, I didn't want to do that. This is one short video, but it's my fourth solo. I'm John Vinson, and I belong to the Bartholomew County Remote Control Flyers Club. Oh, I got it on snow, stopped it, so that's a good place to end the video. I'll go get the plane, clean it up, and get out of here before it's totally dark. Oh, it's I think it's the 14th, I believe, October 14th, 2017, and it's 7:23 in the PM. And we just had a really nice sunset. I don't know if it's going to get any better. I see some contrails over there. That's pretty neat. It's probably going to get a little better sunset. So I'm just going to leave this. I'm going to set this tripod up here on one of the run-up stands and just let it go ahead and create a video of it. Or not create a video, I'm already creating a video. And I'm going to have to shorten these legs a little bit to get her stand up properly. Okay, that ought to just about, well, it's totally out of frame now. I realize that. I'll have to monkey with it. Again, this is John Vinson, Bartholomew County Remote Control Flyers Club in Columbus, Indiana. And as of January 1st this year, I was elected president of the club. We've got about, I think, 55 members now, maybe 56. I don't know if one guy's gonna join or not. But anyhow, that's that. I'll go get the plane and let the video run. There goes some geese over. I don't know if you can see them. They're flying directly toward the sunset. Okay, I'll go get the plane. Okay, I got the plane over on the next run-up stand. I'll leave, I think I'll just move the camera over and kind of document how I'm getting ready to go home. In case you've got it, in case some of you out there are strictly electric fans and you don't know what's involved with a glow. If you decide to go that way, you don't just throw your plane in the car, take the battery out and throw it in the car. You really got to do a little cleanup here before you leave. And we'll try to get this camera set up so it's right on the stand. Try to get it tilted down a little bit. Yeah, I believe that'll do it right there. Well, okay, I can raise this leg maybe. They're all the way out, so I'll shorten the other two. Okay. Okay, that's going to be pretty good right there, I believe. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I got my transmitter. I'm going to turn it off and put it in the car, and I'm going to turn my car around, throw the headlights on this, because I need more light. So I came out here, and even though I had one takeoff and one takeoff in one circuit and then landed, I've still got oil over the plane, which I need to clean off before I put it in my car and take it home. It's just the thing you do. But this is going to be quicker than normal because, first of all, it didn't get that much oil on it. And what I'm cleaning it with is a mix of Tide Ultra, about two tablespoons, and then filled this Windex bottle with the rest of the way with water. So it's an easy mix and does a fantastic job. Cuts the oil like crazy and doesn't leave a nasty residue, I've found. I mean, it's pretty slick. So I got the top cleaned off. Now what I got to do is to connect the two tubes. We got a tube running from the muffler, which puts pressure in the gas tank, which forces gas up this other line and down into the carburetor. And what I got to do is to seal this off so that it doesn't leak all over the place. And then the remaining fuel in there can just stay in there for a long time. So I've got it totally sealed off. I now can turn the plane upside down. And to do that, I've got this little contraption from Robart. It was given to me by one of our club members, John Pruitt, who just left about, I think it was last Friday, a week ago today, this is Saturday. 8 days ago he left for Florida, and we'll be down there till, I don't know, March or April. Now they got it upside down, I need to clean the underneath. Now, there's not much on here now, again, because I wasn't in the air that long, so this is going to be a less than a normal cleanup. Much less. I'm just lightly hitting the wing around close to where the motor blows the oil, excess oil out, the horizontal stabilizer, and then I'm done. Now I'm going to take the clean up as I go. I'm taking the cleaner back to the car along with the battery that you clip onto the glow plug to get started, and the engine started. I'm going to put that away because I got all this stuff's got to be carried back, and it's getting darker and darker and darker. Okay, I'm back, and now in my case, I have a couple of little Allen screws that holds the wing in place. So I'll take those out. I don't have a tool like some of the guys do. Some of the guys have a specific Allen wrench with a big, nice handle on it, so it's much easier to get them loose. But this works, and I'm not particularly worried about it. I may pick, well, we've got a swap meet coming up October 22nd. I may pick up some of that little diddly stuff there, because there's always a ton of stuff to sell. Now, if you see this video, again, it's Columbus, Indiana, and we're going to have our swap meet on the October 22nd. It's a Sunday. The public can come in starting at 9, and it's normally over by 12. And if you do come, you'll see me in the kitchen, because I volunteered to cook the hot dogs, brats, hamburgers, all that. Okay, got the wing off, pulled the small cable, the connector out of the receiver. That was the cable that gives power to the servos and the ailerons. And for safekeeping here, I'm putting these 2 screws back in the holes that they come from. And next time I'm out at the field, the wing bolts will not be lost. They're right here, ready to go. I screw them in enough that no amount of vibration is going to undo them. Okay, again, kind of reiterate. I closed off the fuel line, took the wing off, cleaned it up, cleaned the plane, and now I'm taking the fuselage to the car along with the wing, and I'll come back and get the plane holder, and then I'll shut the video off. So if you want to go ahead and exit, that's going to be about it anyhow. Other than I do want to tell you one thing. So I just leaned the plane up against the car because I wanted to tell you, kind of promote something. If you're a member, if you see this video and you're a member of AMA, and it's still 2017 when you see it, and it's still prior to October 21st, we're going to have a fly-in out here at our field. It's going to be called the last fly-in of the year, and anyone with an AMA card is welcome to come. Our field is located at a closed landfill, the Petersville closed landfill. We did have a longer runway, but to cut the mowing time down, we got about a 550-foot grass runway. And last year we installed, over on the north portion of the property, we installed a 200 by approximately 40-foot geotech runway. So we got the grass runway for the bigger planes with larger wheels that can get through the grass. Although we have mowed it just today at the very lowest setting of our zero turn mower. But the geotech, it'll accept the smaller electric planes with the little 1-inch wheels and 3/4-inch wheels, things like that. And that makes it nice for that type of flyer. And then with the last month, we've been working on a you can probably still see the silhouette of the silos, and you can see that single pole up in the air to the right of the silos. That single pole is our flagpole, and just on the other side of that is about 100, let's see, 26, 80. It's about 150 by 160. It's about 150 or 160 foot diameter circle for control line flying. And matter of fact, we just had one guy out here today, the guy that's been promoting it, Ken Erickson, and he had a flight here earlier. So, as a matter of fact, and I take that back, it wasn't today, it was yesterday. I'm getting my days confused. He had a good flight, new plane, second time he'd flown it, flew like a dream, and he is a person that he had not flown control line for some 35 years. And just getting back into it, along with the rest of the flying. And we've got another guy in the club, Orm Thurman, and I'm sure he's going to be out here because he actually did some control line, stationary control line in a gym last winter. He had a pole that was able to be set up in the center of the gym floor on one end. And he had a small plane with wires on it, and he started it, of course it's electric, and he got it going, and it just went round and round and round with no one doing the control. So that was very interesting. But anyhow, if you're here October 22nd, October 21st, we're going to have this fly-in, AMA. You got to have your AMA card, and if you do come, bring some sort of an electric plane that you really don't care about, because one of the things we're going to do is everybody that brings an old junk plane that they don't care whether it gets crashed or not, we're going to put all the planes up in the air at one time, and like a figure eight, smash them up at the local Thunderdome Speedway. We're going to crash one plane into another, and the last guy flying, the last person to come down, whether he crashes or what, don't make any difference, but the last guy comes down gets a crisp $10 bill, and we're going to take that out of the profits that we do from selling hot dogs and drinks and that kind of stuff. But we're only going to have hot dogs, no hamburgers. I'm going to make it simple because this is kind of an impromptu thing. But anyhow, come on down, wherever you come down, come up, come sideways from west or east. Columbus, Indiana, we're out, if you get on National Road, and when you come to 25th Street, you head east, you go 3.5 to 4 miles, and it'll be on your left. It's the closed landfill, and we'll have somebody down at the gate. Well, we won't have anybody at the gate, simply because on Saturday, they do some recycling, and it's open from like 8 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon. So you'll be able to just drive up east on 25th Street, used to be called State Road 46, turn left, drive right in, go straight by the recycling center, up the hill, and turn right. And we're sitting right up here on a nice, beautiful setup. I doubt if, I know some of the clubs have geotech runway, but they don't have a control line. Now, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if we're one of few in the United States that has a grass runway, a geotech runway, and a control line circle that control lines can be flown in. So anyhow, come out for that October 21st, and if you're close by, up south side of Indy, down Seymour, Greensburg, Franklin, wherever, Bloomington, Seymour, may have mentioned that. Come on back the next day for our swap meet, which is out at the 4-H Fairgrounds. And the best thing you can do there is just ask anybody how to, if you come up 65, you go east take the east exit to Columbus, turn right, and go about, oh, I don't know, it's probably 4, maybe 5 miles, and on your right is the 4-H Fairgrounds. You'll see buildings, you'll see cars. At that point, you'll know you're at the right place. And you turn right and go up over railroad tracks, down the other side, and the gate will be, there's no lock gate. You just drive on in and park anywhere you can amongst the cars that'll already be there. And if you do come, look forward to seeing you. Again, my name is John Vinson, and I'm the president of the Bartholomew County Radio Control Flyers Club, Columbus, Indiana. And with that, I'll say goodbye and hope to see you. We'd love to have this last fly-in of the year be a success and possibly continue on into the future, like 2018. Maybe we'll have the second annual one. That's provided that enough people come to, well, even if there are only 10 people show up, it's still going to be fun. So, I mean, I'm going to be here the whole day. So, okay, now I'm going to shut this off. And I'm going to go home and put it on YouTube and shoot it out to the world. Okay, here we go. Turning it off now. 3, 2, 1.